Alright guys, today's the day. It's chicken butchering day. We have 6 broiler chickens that are ready to turn into meat to feed the family. I'm prefacing this video with that because that's what we're doing here. You know, we're trying to not rely on the grocery store. We're trying to put the responsibility of our food in our own hands. And what, you know, you got to think, there's a guy named Pete from Just a Few Acre Farms. One of the things he says is, my animals have one bad day. You have to think of it like that. You know, when you go to the grocery store and you get chickens, those chickens are pumped full of crap and they're treated poorly. Our chickens are not. You know, they're gonna have one bad day, and that's today. But we're gonna do it humanely, and we're gonna feed the family. I'm prefacing that to say, if you get offended by this stuff, just click off the video. You're not going to see anything you would like to see, and any comments you make aren't going to change our minds. This is how you eat. This is where food comes from. So it's an important step. It is sad. It is, you know, it's not pretty, but it's where food comes from.
This is what God created them for.
So let's do it. The first patient. So we got a milk carton here. We're going to pull their heads down through here and cut it. And all the blood will go into that bucket there. This will kind of, he's probably going to fight you a little bit. All right, so she's going to pull the feathers back to find some skin. So when they're like this, they're not going to flop as much. That's kind of the idea of the cone. And they just calm down a lot when they're in the cone. I'm good. All right, so I tried to blur out the actual act. That way, you know, it's a little bit easier to watch. We have 5 more chickens we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get them bleeding out, and then we're gonna take them over and scald them and defeather them. But I'm not gonna video the rest because honestly, that was pretty tough to do with one hand holding the chicken and holding the camera and all that stuff. Okay, 5 of the chickens have been officially unalived. We decided sort of at the last moment that we were going to keep this last one. We were gonna do all 6 today. But Brooklyn said that this one was just too pretty. So we got 5 meat birds. That's 5. I mean, when you really think about cooking like a whole chicken, you know, and making like first rotisserie chicken and chicken salad, then you can, you know, fried chicken liver, and then, you know, boil their feet and their neck and stuff into like a broth and make a chicken soup. When you really consider it, one chicken will feed you for a week. So we have 5 weeks worth of meal, a good healthy meal that we raise. So I'm very excited and very happy about that. We've got 8 eggs in the incubator. So we'll have another 8 chicks coming soon to start raising them up for meat. And you know, we got our other birds for eggs, and hopefully the pigs and the goats and stuff will start producing. So we're very excited. It's not necessarily a fun thing to do, but it is important, and we're really excited to.
We're not wasting. We're not just having critters running around for no reason. We all serve a purpose. This is theirs.
All right, so we're gonna take them up to the front, get them scalded, defeathered, and get their guts taken out and get them freezer ready. Ready to go?
Let's do it. Stinks.
What are you doing?
Plucking.
Plucking feathers? She's defeathering them into these buckets that we used for the blood earlier. All right, so what we're doing here is we're bringing the water to about 150 degrees to scald them so that the wings will come off a little bit easier. And Brooklyn's getting the big feathers off and kind of leaving those little pins in there. And then once we have them all with the big stuff off, we can turn this turkey fryer off, and we'll sit here and pin them together. Why are you wearing gloves? Because it's nasty. Why wouldn't I? Okay.
Still on the first chicken.
The defeathering is obviously taking a while. We were getting very hungry, so I'm starting breakfast here. We got the office going on the TV there, and we had to move under the porch because it got hot sitting out there right in the sun. So, and I'm being kind of quiet because the baby's sleeping inside. All right, we finally got these things mostly feathered. For the most part, it's done. So we're going to get all the innards out of this and take the feet off. You know, we already got one little foot. If you like chicken feet, this is for you. I don't like chicken feet. At least I don't think I do. So we're gonna bake those up and give them to the dogs. Are you hungry?
I am hungry. Okay, got one foot off, so now I'm gonna do the other one.
Ugh.
No problem killing the chicken, but watching its joints move around as you chop it up is disconcerting.
Well, dear, you wore the gloves to take the feathers off, but you have no problems pulling the intestines out barehanded. I've been making my wages out on the Foxcroft farm.
Uh-oh. Look at all them feet. Great.
Not too far down on the neck. Take the skin. Tear it apart. Okay, there's the craw. Oh, I'm speaking in a British accent.
Okay, Jaken has a joke that he needed the camera for.
It was too good of a joke to pass up on, but we've got these birds plucked, and we're kind of singeing some of their hairs and doing one last little wash before we package them. And some of them, I noticed, still have lungs in them. And I think if these birds were alive, you know what they'd say to me?
What would they say?
You take my breath away.
Okay. Ooh, I'm looking a little hot mess. So today we are finishing up some work at home while Jaken is at work, and then we're gonna pack everything up, load up the car, and head to Junction, Texas for a trapper's clinic with the Sheep and Goat Raisers Association. And hopefully we only hit a few road bumps, because usually we hit a billion.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We were supposed to this weekend be going to a trapper's clinic with the Texas Sheep and Goat Raisers Association, but we hit a pretty good storm last night on the way in and slowed us down significantly to where we would have been getting to Junction at about 3 a.m. and I'd had to been in there in the clinic at like 6 a.m. So we figured, well, let's just pop off in San Antonio and we'll come home tomorrow. And then we thought, well, yesterday was Texas Independence Day, so, you know, I'd like to go walk around the Alamo and do the things in San Antonio. So we're here in San Antonio now, so we're going to spend a weekend having fun. Okay, Rowan Ranch does San Antonio.
Okay, eat it up.
Got you some fruit. Thank you.
Hello.
How are you? Good to see you.
You too.
Well, we made it. So far, this has been a very odd day. We like stopped by the Alamo very quickly, and then Brooklyn and Hope needed new shoes, matching shoes. So we're here at the mall. Whoa, the Alamo. Whoa!
Wow.
Well, today's been kind of weird. We've just been at the mall and walked past the Alamo. We did meet a pretty cool person.
I got the time. Have a real good time.
Yeah. Now we're kind of just on the Riverwalk chilling.
Yep, just going for a nice stroll while the baby maybe naps. Get a drink and go into the museum. We're never leaving.
Alright, we're at the Buckhorn Saloon. So the deal with this place is the guy who started it was a 19-year-old guy, and he told him if you bring in a deer antler, you get a free beer at my saloon. They called it a beer for a deer. And then people started bringing in taxidermied stuff, and now it's just a ton of taxidermy. It's so cool. Look at that!
Just scared the crap out of me.
What's that?
A narwhal.
A narwhal.
Begging your pardon?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up and experience the American Sideshow.
That's freaking crazy looking.
Albino rabbit. That black marlin's huge.
Whoa, it does make me
It
dizzy,
does make
actually.
me, yeah,
I'm not expecting it to make
3, 2, 1. Now, when the light changes, step away from the wall. Why, look at that. I think they made a lasting impression. Don't you, Sparky?
We are headed to Aquatica / SeaWorld today to have a little fun with the baby. Wow, let's go do it.
Okay, we're back home. Have a beautiful day ahead of us. And I stopped at the local gardener shop situation and bought some roses and some tomatoes and peppers, an eggplant that we are hopefully gonna plant in some raised beds that Jaken's gonna build. Let's go see what he's up to. What you got going on, dear?
Trying to figure out how to build a raised bed. We have a bunch of these cedar boards. None of them are the same length, width, or anything, but we have a bunch of them, and I just grabbed a few so we could put in front of this barn because it's kind of ugly. Just at 10.
These were milled by my great uncle a really long time ago. We found them in the barn.
Oh, you got me a marker? How'd you know I needed a marker? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Mwah. What? It smells so good.
Daddy's cutting them. Look at him go. Yeah, Daddy's cutting them.
Amazing. Burn up my motor. You didn't see the smoke?
I didn't. It's also uneven and raw, so we're kind of doing different levels to piece the pieces together so they fit. It's
We're
very
also
rustic,
trying to
but
juggle a baby.
yeah,
It ain't working.
hope's not making life very easy. But we're doing pretty decent. I
like
kind of.
that. It looks kind of like the Alamo.
Oh, it does look like the Alamo.
The Alamo garden.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cute name. Okay, you got some screws for Daddy? All right, bring it to Daddy. Sometimes she's helpful, sometimes she's
baby.
chaotic. She just side-eyed herself. Okay, it came together. Hey, cool it. Came together pretty well. Rustic, but in a good way. Our first step, we're putting some hay in the very, very bottom.
You would lift it a little.
Yeah, and to give it some fluff before we put the dirt on, so we don't have to use quite as much dirt. Okay. We're doing topsoil and manure and backdoor.
All right. We got some dirt in. It looks okay. What do you think, Hope? Oh. Can I have it back? Yeah, can I have it back? Oh, cool. Those are some pretty cool camera angles you're getting there. You mind if I have it back? Thank you.
Jalapenos. Red, yellow, green.
Looks good, dear. So y'all haven't seen this. We took Jason and Lisa's swing set, old swing set, and set it up in the front. I think it looks pretty good.
This is the flower bed and sidewalk of the original house that was here when my Aunt Dixie and her husband bought it in 1952.
The house was here.
And the house was right there, and now it's buried in a hole over there because it fell apart. So we're gonna bring this flower bed back to life with these blueberry bushes and rose bushes. The yellow rose of Texas.
My yellow rose of Texas.
Is that fun, Hope? You just a swinging? How old are you?
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow, cool.
Okay, we put some mulch around the flower bed and it looks so much better.
Watch this, Mama.
Whew. Let's see it.
Show us.
Let's see it.
Show us. Not even 2 yet, folks.
Woo! All good. Good job.
All right, well, it's all planted, watered, built, and good to go. And I just realized we never showed you the result of our chicken butchering. So let's head over to the freezers and do that.
Okay, we've got chicken breasts. We've got chicken wings. We've got chicken legs and thighs. We've got chicken feet. We've got chicken necks. Oh wait, no, that's chicken liver. This is chicken necks.
People might be like, what do you do with chicken necks and chicken liver? Well, the fried chicken liver is pretty good. The chicken necks, you boil into like a stock, make chicken stock. You know, just like you buy at the store.
And we've got 2 whole chickens.
We gave one away to Brooklyn's grandma.
And Hope's trying to give us some sausage, which is not relevant, but look at all this stuff we got from butchering our own broiler chickens.
Pretty
Still
good.
in the freezer. What do you want for dinner for tomorrow? We'll take it out now. Our very own chicken breasts for dinner tomorrow.
Yum. I'll actually show the meal we make with that just because it's kind of neat to watch it go from...
Oh, we can take out some of our collard greens.
Ah, some of the collard greens you do? It'll go, you'll see the whole process from like live chicken to a meal.
Chicken. It's what's for dinner. We are gonna cook our broiler chicken breasts with some chimichurri, some carrots, some onion, and some potatoes.
Garlic and onion, huh?
Garlic and
Salt,
onion,
pepper.
Tony's, carrot. This is our chimichurri sauce that we got from the Hot Sauce Festival. Hopefully it'll be good. Oh, look at that mess. And we're about to go grill. Pretty dark, but you can see. Ooh, boy howdy. Pretty dark, but that's our chicken, boys.
Before the chimichurri, it looks delicious. Trying a piece without chimichurri.
Without chimichurri. It smells so good.
It does smell good. I mean, those don't have any, like, it's just salt and pepper on those, so. Good. Let the baby try it. The baby's the
I'll
ultimate
let you
test.
try it.
I want it with the chimichurri.
Try it without, though.
That tastes really good.
It's got a lot of flavor.
It has more flavor than like a regular chicken. It's good. Try that piece. Try that piece. See if it.
Is that yum? That's your chickens that you raised and fed and watered.
High five. You
Aren't
did
they
good.
yummy? Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Well done.
All right. Well,
We're going to eat this delicious
We're gonna eat
home
up.
meal.
so thanks for watching. We won't kill anything for a while, I promise. This is the last killing video.